Hey guys, Shadowz here, welcome back to another Gears of War E-Day video. Today we're going to be discussing the Lancer Chainsaw Origins Confirm and Tai Kaliso character tease in Gears of War E-Day. Gears of War E-Day being set 14 years before the events of the original Gears of War trilogy means that a majority of fan favourite and beloved characters we've seen in other Gears games or even the Gears expanded universe across both the books and comics could make a cameo and appearance in Gears of War E-Day. Previously in my last video, we already discussed characters such as Coltrane, Adam Fenix, General Ram and the Carmines being teased in the Gears of War E-Day story. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. It seems like another fan favourite character has been teased to make a highly possible appearance in E-Day. Emergent State is the catalyst-defining moment that shaped the entire Gears of War universe forever. The horrific day the Locust Horde invaded the surface of planet Sera from below, destroying major cities to even nations, across both the Coalition of Order governments and the Union of Independent Republics, with billions killed and over 25% of the Syrian human population wiped out in the singular day. Gears of War E-Day's campaign story is going to be a tale of origins, as according to the Coalition Studio developers, E-Day is a story of many origins in the Gears of War universe, with of course the most obvious being Emergence Day, the very start of the Locust War, depicting the horror in the worldwide event that changed planet Sera forever, the beginnings of Brotherhood with the origin story of Marcus Fenix and Dominic Santiago and their bond, the brothers to the end friendship that defines the Gears of War franchise, to most importantly, Gears of War E-Day is confirmed to include the Mark II Lancer Chainsaw Bayet origin story, which also teases an almost guaranteed appearance from the Tai Kaliso character, the absolute badass unit South Islander cog gear, firstly introduced in Gears of War 2 as part of Delta Squad positioned at the Jacinto Med Hospital in the Siege of Jacinto City, 15 years later into the Locust War. The Coalition Studios brand director Nicole Fawcett goes into further detail in the Xbox Wire post in the following. Fawcett confirms to me that E-Day is a story of many origins, including the Chainsaw Lancer, but opts to keep the specifics of those stories to herself for now. The Chainsaw Lancer doesn't currently exist in that period, but it's not a Gears game if you're not chainsawing Locust, Fawcett laughs. In an interview with Jez Corden at Windows Central, Nicole added slightly more detail, chiming in with hints about the evolution of Gears' most iconic weapon, the Lancer Chainsaw Bayet, a production born of necessity in the Locust War era, following Emergence Day, by saying, E-Day is the origin story of many things, including the Chainsaw Lancer. We see the Chainsaw Lancer was actually built after the fact, since there was no weapons that could pierce their super thick hides in the Locust drones. We'll tell the story of how that came to be, and yes, you will get to use it too. Now, for every Gears of War fan ever, being able to witness the origin story of the Mark II Lancer Chainsaw Bayet in a video game alongside E-Day is a dream come true. For us hardcore Gears of War veterans that have enjoyed the entire Gears universe, from the games and comics to the book novels, we already know that Gears of War Jacinto Remnants revealed the Lancer Chainsaw origin story, so let's dive into the Gears of War story lore. 1 year after E-Day and the emergence of the Locust Horde during the Battle of Janamon, Tai Kaliso was still serving in a squad with Marcus, Dom and Pad, where they heard of the city of Janamon was under attack again by the Locusts, and despite Control's orders to stay away, the Cog Gear squad decided to head there and try to help out. As mentioned in the Gears of War Jacinto Remnants book novel, Marcus was wrestling with a Locust drone in close quarter combat of a general store, unable to reach for any of his weapons. All Marcus had now was his retro Lancer bayonet, which he stabbed the drone 2, 3, 4 times but nothing, and on the 5th stab the bayonet snapped into pieces. Dom, witnessing the drone grab Marcus by the neck too close to fire at, all of a sudden Tai Kaliso appears from behind with a buzz-whining power saw, slicing the grub from arse to waist, smiling while doing so, in a spewing pool of blood that painted the entire environment, to which Tai told Marcus that they must improvise, the world is full of weapons waiting to be used. With Gears of War E-Day being confirmed to feature this Lancer Chainsaw origin story from the book novel, it also confirms to me that Tai Kaliso will be a part of our squad alongside Marcus and Dom to power saw our way through some grubs, as Nicole did mention it wouldn't be a Gears game if we weren't chainsawing some Locusts, and we would get to use the Lancer Mark II with the Chainsaw Bayet, which again adds further proof alongside the Kelowna Times newspaper mentioning his peace dividend that Adam Fenix will also appear in the Gears of War E-Day's campaign story. Later on in the Gears of War Jacinto Remnant book novel, as Marcus and Dom made it back to the Fenix estate, just as Chairman Prescott announced the Hammer of Dawn strikes, initiating the Fortifications Act, putting all of Sera under martial law, and giving all COG citizens just 3 days to make it safely to the Jacinto Plateau, while the rest of Sera would be striked by the COG's full arsenal of Hammer satellites in a global orbital counterattack against the Locust Horde in occupied territories across the planet. Being greeted by Adam Fenix at the front doorway, he would ask Marcus how did it go, in which he would reply back to his father that the Retro Lancer bayonet broke again and the cog gears need something better to get through to Grub's hide, maybe a powered saw of some kind, recommending the idea after seeing how successful Tai's soaring action was on the Locust drone, leading to Adam Fenix's creation of the Lancer Mark II with the chainsaw bayonet, which we'll likely get to use a prototype of, considering it is confirmed we will be getting to use the iconic classic Gears of War chainsaw gun everybody knows and loves. What's interesting is the fact that the Lancer Chainsaw Bayonet origin story in the Gears of War Jacinto Remnants book novel takes place 1 year after Emergence Day, meaning are we going to be seeing a major time skip in E-Day, or in my honest opinion, more likely to retcon this very moment to take place just a few days shortly after E-Day, so that the Lancer Mark II with the Chainsaw Bayonet can be made canon and appear at the very beginning of the Locust War, actually rectifying the existence of the Lancer in Gears of War Judgment, as well as more importantly setting themselves up for the future, with new Gears of War stories set anytime in the Locust War able to feature the Chainsaw Lancer. Overall, I'm so excited to experience the Lancer Chainsaw origins in the Gears of War E-Day story, and I truly believe we will get to see both Tai Kaliso and Adam Fenix appear in the E-Day campaign story, just based on their heavy involvement with the creation of the Mark II Lancer, as we showed from the Gears of War book novel. Please make sure to leave me a comment down below telling me what you think. Are you excited to see the Lancer Chainsaw origin story in a Gears of War video game? And do you think we will see the Tai Kaliso and Adam Fenix characters in Gears of War E-Day? Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. If you do enjoy my Gears of War content and want to see even more videos, there is a playlist on my YouTube channel containing all of my other Gears of War E-Day videos so far. If you do want to check out more like this one, click the join button to become a YouTube channel member to gain access to emotes, channel badges, and most importantly, early access to all new videos before anyone else. I want to give a big shout out to all of the members on screen for becoming a Shadow Knight YouTube channel member. I truly appreciate your support. So there you have it guys, full details on Gears of War E-Day, Lancer Chainsaw origin story confirmed, and Tai Kaliso character tease. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, I shall see you in the next one.